Morning everybody. From Delhi Career Group side, we are planning to start a series of recordings on GTO tasks. We'll start with group discussion. So today we will show you how group discussion is conducted. Now it is not possible to conduct or explain the group discussion in just 20 minutes or half an hour. And we are planning to make these recordings in number of stages. In stage 1, whatever we will cover will not cover the entire thing. And from time to time, we'll also have a question answer sessions with the students so that all of you come to know what are your mistakes and what mistakes have been done and what should not be done and how it is to be done. Everything will be conducted practically and explained with examples shown through the recordings. Hope all of you would enjoy it, but do give a like if you enjoy it. Morning everybody. मजा नहीं आया? गुड मॉर्निंग सुन के जोर से बोलो. That's the good Josh. All of you have decided to join the defense forces, so that Josh should be on a higher plane. Okay. Now, today I'll be talking about group discussion as well as we'll be giving you a practice on group discussion. Some of you will get a chance initially, and then in the next chance the other half will get the chance. Now, group discussion is the most common test which is held as an entrance exam or as an interview, as a part of an interview in number of other jobs also. Even IAS conducts group discussion, IIMs conduct group discussions. So it's a very important aspect. Now when you are coming to this class, attending this class, you are not only preparing for SSP, but you are also preparing for group discussion for any particular job. There is not much of a difference. Now, before we start practicing it, you should understand कि देख क्या रहे हैं, what are they trying to see. If you are clear on what are they trying to see, then you should focus on improving those aspects, that what are they trying to see in group discussion. Firstly, the group discussion forms the first test of your GTO series. Now in this group discussion, I will first brief you on the conduct part. You are given initially 2 topics. Out of those 2 topics, you have to select one and you have a group discussion for around 20 minutes. Now don't go by this timing. If the group discussion is petering out and students are not participating or candidates are not participating, the GTO may stop the discussion. So it is important that you should continue to speak something or the other rather than sitting quiet. So out of those 2 topics that are given to you, you have to select one. Now once the group discussion is over, in this first part, the next group discussion, there is no choice. Now based on the level of discussion that you have had in your first discussion, the GTO will either increase the level of the second topic, and if he finds that you are not able to cope up with a high level topic, he may reduce the level of the topic. But don't be surprised in case you get a very, very easy topic. Invariably, we do prepare for difficult topics, but when something easy is asked, we don't have any points to give. No, basic things that you should consider while taking part in your discussion. In other words, वो देख क्या रहे हैं. Number 1, logic. आप जो बोल रहे हैं, what kind of logic you are giving. Second, your content. आप जो बोल रहे हैं उसमें दम कितना है, डेप्थ कितनी है उसकी. Number 3, level of the ideas. What is the level of your ideas? Number 4, whether you are repetitive, you are repeating your ideas again and again, or you are speaking something different. It is generally a habit. Once you have said a point, you continue to repeat the same thing in the entire group discussion. Don't do that, because it is not going to fetch you any marks. Next comes impression. Now impression kiska? When you are speaking or otherwise, what kind of an impression you are leaving on your rest of your colleagues who are sitting and participating in the group discussion. Now, after this impression, there are three things that you should always take care of. It is a best formula, I would say, 3 C's. That is, what is your contribution? Second, coordination. Contribution, coordination, and lastly, cooperation. Do not try to compete out here. Try to cooperate. Try to coordinate and contribute. Also, try to take initiative. Now, there are other aspects that need to be discussed, that once you get entangled in a discussion, when 3-4 people are talking together or 3-4 candidates are talking together, how to get out of that difficult situation. You may enter certain difficult situation in a group discussion. How to get out of that situation. When somebody is asking you questions, when somebody is countering you, how you are, or how you are to behave, or how you are to react to that difficult situation. You are not able to speak about the topic. You have got no knowledge about the topic. Then how to get out, or how to make the best of that situation. All these things we will be discussing later once the group discussion is over. Then things will be more clearer. Now, for the sake of practice today, as we are practicing it, I will be giving you only one topic. Now, I am making sure that the topic that I give would be such that everyone can participate. Not a very difficult topic. So, are you ready for the topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, all of you, those who are sitting here, hope you have understood how the group discussion would be conducted.
Yes, sir.
You want me to repeat it?
No, sir.
Okay. The topic for today's discussion is that in case our country has to develop much faster than what we are doing, what we need to do. Number 1, control the population. Number 2, control the corruption. Number 3, improve the education standards. Now, there are many more things that can be done. All 3 can be done. But out of these 3, what do you feel that is more important for faster development of the country?
Sir, improving the education.
I will tell you when to start. Have you understood the topic?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to repeat it?
No, sir.
Okay, start the discussion.
Good morning all of you. Good morning all of you who are here. I think that education is more important in development of a country, because in our country most of the people are uneducated. They don't. If they will be educated, their ideas will come and they will be proceeding more and more their ideas to develop our country.
Yes, I agree by the test number 13. In my perspective too, education may play an important role of a career development and overall personality development of an individual. So, as perspective in India, the more people are having uneducated and low employment. Hence, in education field, there should be a wealthy benefits to have a more career options.
Actually, if we see all the 3 topics that are given to us, all of them are interconnected, and the most strong bond that connects all of them is education. Basically, if we see that the reason for overpopulation is that people are not educated about the resources that they are getting, and how are the resources going to get diverse and get distributed if there is a lot of population. So if they are educated, they would understand the meaning of human resources, the natural resources, all the resources that are required to develop a country. Also, corruption is only there because they believe that money is more important than anything in this world. Although there are certain things like health and there are relationships which are very much important, but that only comes when a person is educated, not only literate, but educated in all the terms, the way he lives his life, and not only just the bookish knowledge and everything like that. A person must know how to live a life, and thus he may be called educated, or else he is just literate. So the basic thing is that education not only gives us the bookish knowledge and what we are, the theories and the practicals, or just gaining marks. It's basically about how to live life, and that certainly will reduce the amount of population in any country, and also the corruption, thus increasing the growth rate of the country.
Yes, I am agree, but the education should be in good way. That like some are the most developed businessmen who make their business large and take high amount of loan, and they just go to another country and bank Thank you.
Yes, what I'm saying is right, but I would like to add, if a country want to develop, they have to stop the corruption also.
Yes.
Education is very much important, but if our country is corrupt and the corruption is not stopping, there will be not any profit with the proper education or good education. The people have to understand, they have to stop doing corruption and focus their country to make it, to take it on a good stage. They have to become educated, plus they have to stop the corruption in the country to become a proper and a best country. To as our topic is, we have to stop corruption, we have to do education. All three the topics are very much related to each other, but I think the most appropriate is education and the corruption. We have to stop corruption and we have to take our country to a better situation in which all the peoples of our country are educated. In India now, maximum people are uneducated. They live in villages. They do not know anything about the outer world, what is outer of India. So they focus on just on their life and it's over. So they have to be educated also, and they have to stop doing the corruption part. So it's very much important to stop the corruption and become educated to grow your country.
Yes, I agree with just number 5 that he said that for education, corruption, we should stop the corruption, as most of the people don't have money, and who have more money, they will give money and take the part in colleges or schools, and that is why the poorer one or who don't have that much of money cannot pay the fees of that school or college. They cannot, they will not get the admission.
Yes, I agree with Cheshnu.
Yes.
What you're saying is very much correct. If the corruption will stop in this country, the people who have low income, they can also go in higher schools for better education.
Actually,
I think that they can grow in a very good manner.
Actually, if we see that why is this corruption taking place? First of all, this corruption is taking place at the areas where the education is very less. If you will be seeing that going in large metropolitan cities, going in large offices, you won't see there is any corruption. You won't see that there is someone giving any paper note or something to the government officer and making him to do the work. If we see that where the corruption is mainly situated and mainly the corruption is taking place, it's basically the rural areas where also the education is very less. Also, if we say about corruption and exploitation, in the villages areas, those who are at a higher post, they are taking advantage of this, and those who have a lot of money, as said by chess number 12, that those who have a lot of money, they just give the money to the officer and get their work done. But if the villagers, if the people of the villages are educated enough, they know their rights, they know how to deal with the situation, and then obviously the officer at that point would not be able to do corruption, because they know how the world works, how the constitution works, what is right, what is wrong, and what is the legal way of approaching any
by my opinion, the chest number 5 and the chest number 11 are absolutely right. First of all, my topic is the corruption should be stopped, because all the problems is related on the money. Money should provide to the education, then the education take place, then towards that the people should get educated. As we are seeing the day by day in our country, the people are facing many problems due to the money. And when the corruption should stop, the education will automatically get place and the people will get educated. As we are saying in Delhi, Mr. Sir Arvind Kejriwal is moving towards educating, doing a good facility school in Delhi. As he being an idol for each and every politician, every politician should make that school in his state, in his area. But to doing that, the required problem is money. By that, the money should get there.
I think for the development is also there, that we are just focusing on the education of the people. We are not focusing on the preservation of the education of the educated people. All those IITs, NITs, IIMs who are at high posts, who are very educated, they are always looking forward to go to the foreign for joining MNCs in the foreign. None of the high posts, none of the high rankers in the IIT are determined to stay in India and do the welfare of India. Only because of the reason of the salary salary package or the features or the facilities that are given over here are way worse than those that are given in the foreign. So if the government policies like help or improve the qualities, or the MNCs improve the facilities and qualities that are given to those who are really educated, I believe that educated people in India, the number of educated people in India can substantially increase, and that will also lead to growth. Because if we look at the statistics, around 40% of the people in NASA, around 40% of the people in Microsoft, about 40 or 30% of the people in Amazon, all of them are Indian, and all of them have passed out from IITs and IITs and big colleges. But the thing is that they are all working for the development of a company that is not in their own country. They are working for the development of a company that is in foreign, and thus it's helping in the growth of the foreign countries, not in ours. So if there is a country, if there is a company in our country that can help the IIT rankers to join their company and improve the growth, improve the GDP of India rather than improving the GDP of other nations, then I believe that growing our country won't be a really hard task, and soon our country can also become one of the superpowers in the...
Yes, you are saying it is already, you are at the point what we have to do. But as you said earlier point, you said that majorly the corruption is in rural areas. Yes, there are very much, major of the corruption is done in the rural areas, but the person who are educated, they are also not doing anything for our country. If they are educated and they have to do anything for our country, they will not take extra money or any extra charges for giving the admissions. Like you said, NIT, IITs, they take extra charges from the student who is able to pay very much higher amount of fees. They are giving the money and taking admissions. The person who is not able to pay very much high fees, what they will do? They will just sit at the home and they will start doing the corruption.
Actually, this relates to my prior point. I said that education is not only getting the vocational knowledge, it's not only getting the information out of the books, out of the internet, it's about learning moral values, how to live life. Although people who are educated trade, but there are very few of them who are properly educated. Those who are having good literacy rate, those who are literate, and those who are at good posts, though they are literate, but they are not educated. That means they are like going in different areas and they are just using their money, they are using their vocational knowledge to get their work done. Although what the condition should be is that they should respect the law. They should know what the law is, what the rule is, and not only that, they should like inspire those people who do not know about what the law is, and they should like abandon or boycott this kind of actions which are taking place in the rural areas instead of supporting that.
I agree with chess number 11. As he said, education is the most important factor in this country. As everyone will see that education bring out the moral and ethics. If a person is having that moral, he will not do corruption, he will not take bribe. Further, it will help in developing our country. It will also help in controlling the population. The more the people are educated, the less they will.
I think that corruption is increased by day because of due to unemployment. As one is not employed.
Then
Yes, I agree with you.
I totally agree
but
with
if
you.
you are saying the person are not, they have to be educated to get a job in a certified company or a government job. If they will not be educated, how any company will give job to a person? They will, every time a company gives to a job, if a company is not giving job to you, it means there are persons who are more educated than you and they are more hardworking. They are more capable of doing that work more than you. So that's why the company is taking that person, and the company is not taking you. So the moral is you have to be educated for earning money and earning respect. You have to become a proper citizen of your country. To become a proper citizen, it's not important that you gain education from a very much higher level. Like my friend just number 11 said, the knowledge is not only of books. You have to become something to think about our country and do work in our country, not go to increase the GDP of other countries like America, like you said, Amazon, Microsoft and Apple, more than 30% of people work in their companies. So if the people who are working in that companies, they come to India, then the India will be a very much superpower state and in the future.
Yes,
I think that by my opinion, the chess number 11 said in his previous point that the salary package in the India of IIT is the worst. We can't say IIT's package is the worst because that the package is a very VIP in the list of the, by the point of view by the Indians. It's most of the most packaged VIPs.
I think that most of the people in our India are unemployed because of shortage of vacancies in the jobs. As most of the people are that good in the studies that he not able to get a job because of categories that exist, that general categories, SC categories, ST, that they are not able to get job.
So the job point, it is, I think this is because of very much population in our country.
Yes.
The population is
Okay, we stop the discussion here. Okay, now we have had a group discussion on a topic that what are the things that can help develop a country faster: control of population, control of corruption, or better education. Now, what was the main theme? What was the main theme of discussion? Development of the country. Now, I would ask this question from this entire class: except for one or two, did anyone give a logic of development of the country in detail or in depth? Yes or no? No. So you all agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Please remember those few points that I had given you before the start of the group discussion. Logic. This is what logic is. ओ भाई लॉजिक तो है कंट्री की डेवलपमेंट फास्टर करने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसकी किसी ने कोई रीजनिंग दिया है, कोई पॉइंट दिया है? दे हैव जस्ट टच्ड अपॉन इट, not covered in detail. Yes, in the starting quite a few have given, like chess number 11 had given, then chess number 13 had given, chess number 14 had given, and to some extent chess number 6 had also given, and even number 5 had given. But that was when they spoke initially. बट बाद में क्या हुआ? कभी भी ग्रुप डिस्कशन के अंदर में, whenever in a group discussion the discussion goes out of the topic, all of you, those who are sitting out here, someone should control it. That is what is coordination. समझ में आई? कोऑर्डिनेट किसी ने किया ही नहीं, सब अपने अपने धुन में लगे हुए हैं कि भाई मैं बोल लूं और मैं फर्स्ट आ जाऊं. Nobody is trying to say that, okay gentlemen, what you are saying is right, but our topic of discussion is how does it affect the development of the country. Now whatever points that you are giving should be connected with the development of the country, rather than somebody said in the last who spoke, number 8, jobs नहीं मिलते हैं. अब country में jobs नहीं मिलते हैं, how this has got any relation with the development of the country or the topic? लॉजिक में मार खाया, सब बुरी तरह नहीं खाया, बिकॉज इनिशियली यू स्टार्टेड, यू गेव सम पॉइंट्स, उसके बाद में क्या हुआ? यू स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रिपल थिंग्स, स्मॉल थिंग्स अबाउट एजुकेशन, स्मॉल थिंग्स अबाउट करप्शन, स्मॉल थिंग्स अबाउट पॉपुलेशन तो किसी ने खास टच ही नहीं किया. सो यू स्टार्टेड टचिंग ओनली दोस ट्रिपल थिंग्स, स्मॉल थिंग्स. दम नहीं था तो लॉजिक मजा नहीं आया, कंटेंट में डेप्थ नहीं है, और तीसरा लेवल ऑफ आइडियाज. एक्सेप्ट फॉर चेस नंबर 11, chess number 14 spoke. He was amongst the last 3 or 4 to speak. But his logic when he spoke was better than quite a few of them. I've noted down everything in this piece of paper. That's why I'm again and again looking at it. So the logic of, वो कहते ना, एक 100 सोनार के और एक लोहार का, तो उसने एक चोट में ही दिल जीत लिया, क्योंकि उसकी एक चोट नहीं, वो वजन था, जो कंटेंट में जो वजन था, लेवल था, डेप्थ था, जो रीजनिंग उसने दी है, that was too good. As a result, he has come in ranking even before others. समझ रहे हो ना? So, अब आपको समझ में आई है what is logic, what is the content, and what is the level. As we discuss more topics, you will understand how the level is to be given. I will discuss it after I have covered all this. I will discuss how to give your level or how to improve the level of your talk in group discussion. अब यहां तक तो समझ लग गई. Now, अभी तक तो हम बात क्या कर रहे थे? कंटेंट की बात कर रहे थे. उसका लॉजिक क्या है, लेवल क्या है, कंटेंट क्या है, यही सब बात कर रहे थे ना. But surprisingly, I have not deliberately told this thing earlier. What is more important in group discussion? Is content more important or something else more important? Yes? Your mannerism is more important. What you say, yes, it has got the importance, but there is something else that is more important. How you say it, how you speak is more important than what you speak. अब बोल सर ये कैसे हो गया? Suppose somebody is trying to speak, nobody is listening. Number 10 tried to speak twice. Nobody listened to her. She gave up and said, quiet. Isn't it? She gave up and sat quiet after that. Now, while first time, luckily or unluckily, number 10 started speaking, chess number 5 was speaking. Chess number 5 was speaking. Now, I was saying that whenever 10 was speaking, or twice he spoke, luckily or unluckily, 5 was speaking. Okay, first time understood, he was in a course of speaking something and he continued to speak. That's okay. Once is okay. But second time when she started speaking, he ignored her and continued to give her points, give his points. That is chess number 5 ignored number 10 and started giving his point. Now this goes against both of them. That he's got no empathy for others. उसको किसी की परवाह नहीं है. ये मैनरिज्म में आ जाता है कि भाई वो बेचारी बड़ी मुश्किल से बोली है, नंबर 10 has spoken something or tried to speak something, but he is not given her a chance. First time, fine, agreed. But second time, third time, if it happens, not agreed. So now you're not going to be penalized for it here. What GTO will do, he will keep this thing in mind. And then on these aspects, he will check you in detail. That means you have come in a limelight for that thing. To confirm whether his observation of ignoring others is true or it just happened. कई होता ना गलती से गलती हो गई, है ना? एक होता जान के करना. अब बार बार आप कर रहे हो, बार बार दूसरे जब बोलता है, you should be a good listener also. Not to be a good leader, you have to be a good listener also. So जो मैंने वो 3 चीजें बताई थी, लॉजिक, कंटेंट एंड लेवल, इन 3 चीजों से ज्यादा दम है मैनर ऑफ स्पीकिंग. If you improve the manner of speaking and you're not able to do much, or your level of your content, your logic is not as much as it should be, but your manner is good, you stand a chance to get recommended. So that much is the weightage, because keep one thing in mind, These tests don't give you marks just based on what you say, right or wrong. They are trying to find out those 15 OLQs. You are getting marks on the qualities that you are showing, not on what you are speaking. Yes, if you speak right, it helps you. Naturally it helps you. फिर वो एक पे एक फ्री हो गया ना, भाई अच्छा भी बोला है और साथ में मैनर भी अच्छा है, फिर तो डबल बेनिफिट हो गया आपको. Now have you understood the whole entire picture? Yes, now, what is wrong with the body language? The other aspect is impression. What kind of an impression you make on others while you are speaking? Now here mannerism also comes in. अगर मैनर ही नहीं है तो इंप्रेशन कहां से बैठेगा? बोलो. अच्छा इंप्रेशन बनाना है तो अच्छे मैनर्स भी होने चाहिए ना. ओके, सो देयर यू आर. नाउ व्हाट वाज रॉन्ग विद ऑल ऑफ देम? आई फाउंड दैट मोस्ट ऑफ देम वर नॉट सिटिंग प्रॉपरली. Their feet were not in the right position. Their knees were not in the right position. Other aspect of body language. Now while one is speaking, while one person is speaking, there were some candidates who were not looking at the person who is speaking. They are looking somewhere else. I'll just give you the chest number. इसमें बहुत पकड़े गए हैं. Chest number 11 did it once. Number 7. He was throughout looking somewhere else. Fine. If you have not been able to participate, or you have participated very limited, or tried to speak once, okay. But at least try to listen what others are saying. हम प्रैक्टिस में ऐसे कर रहे हैं, अगर वहां पे ऐसे करेंगे तो ठीक है, रिजेक्शन है. बट इवन इन प्रैक्टिस डोंट थिंक दैट ओ ये तो प्रैक्टिस है और हम कहीं भी देख लें. नो, लिसन टू समबडी एल्स. व्हाट हैपेंस? यू गेन नॉलेज. एक तो आपको मालूम नहीं है और दूसरे को सुन नहीं रहे हो, तो आपको तो वो जैसे एक पे एक फायदा मिल रहा था, अब यहां एक पे एक नुकसान मिल रहा है? सिर मुड़ाया और ओले पड़ गए. So keep this thing in mind, that when, even if you are not contributing or speaking, or even if somebody else is speaking, you have to look at that concerned person. Now the other aspect, chest number 9. While he was speaking, he was not looking at the group. अभी group discussion के अंदर में you are discussing a topic. Now suppose I am talking to all of you, I don't look here, I start looking outside and talking. How would you feel? Awful condition, isn't it? बड़ी बेकार कंडीशन हो जाएगी, होगी कि नहीं? So when you are speaking, look at the person whom you are addressing. Fine, this may be a practice. He may be thinking I am addressing the class in group discussion. No, the class is not there. In SSB interview, the class will not be there. Only you 10 will be there. So you have to, while speaking, you have to look at others. If you are in the center, you have to look both ways. ऐसे नहीं एक ही साइड देखते रहो, दूसरे को इग्नोर कर दो. So if you are like chest number 14 has to look in this direction, 5 has to look in this direction. So that is the only way to look. Now sitting, your both the feet should be parallel to each other. देख लो कितनों के हैं. Are both the feet parallel to each other? No. Chest number 11, is your feet parallel to each other? No, there should be a gap. जोड़ना नहीं है. 7, are they parallel to each other? No. Then chest number 6, yes, he is leaning backwards. That shows a sign of a casual attitude. Not interested. Though he may be interested, he is a good boy. And he is a bright chance of making it also. I am announcing this today. But here, if this kind of a body language you give, whenever you are sitting, you see all of you who are sitting in the class are leaning slightly forward. देख लो, सभी थोड़ा थोड़ा आगे करके बैठे हुए हैं, इसका मतलब आप इंटरेस्ट ले रहे हो. दैट मीन्स यू आर लाइकिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. नाउ इफ द टीचर वांट्स टू नो दैट यू आर नॉट लाइकिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, वो सब ऐसे बैठे होंगे. देयर आर टू थिंग्स you should look into it. Number one, your body language aspect of looking. You're sitting correctly. How do you put a good impression on others? By having a smile on your face. So while you are giving your points, don't have a moron face. कि भी अभी मैं ढंग से बात नहीं करूंगा, मुझे थप्पड़ पड़ेगा. अबे नहीं, here you have to learn. So give a smile while you are giving a point rather than making a moron sound. Okay. Now I leave it to the class. Now I will for your judgment. If I have to select only 2 people, whom would I select? Or say I'll give you 3. 3. Okay. First I'll give chance to girls. Yeah, stand up. Speak loudly.
Aryan Vishwakarma, chest number 11.
Chest number 11. Stand up.
Chest number 14. And chest number 5.
Chest number 5. So you have to select 3, you will select them. Okay, sit down. Yeah. Anyone who disagrees or you have got some other person? Yeah, stand up.
Chest number 13.
Chest number?
13.
Chest number 13. Okay, sit down. Anybody else wants to have a try? Girls are always better judged than the man. There is a saying. So you have proved it. What she is judging is absolutely right. Chess number 13 participated a lot. Now, as far as group discussion goes, the GTO is not going to eliminate all of you straight away. There is a broad selection in group discussion because this is a first task. There will be another group discussion, then there will be group planning exercise, then other tasks. So, the GTO is not going to throw away it or reject it. No, there is a broad based selection. बड़े दिल के साथ सिलेक्शन होता है. अब मैंने बड़े दिल के साथ सिलेक्ट करना है, तो अब आप लोग बताइए आप किस किस को करोगे? एनीबडी? नाउ देयर इज नो रिस्ट्रिक्शन ऑन द नंबर. भाई 10 में से हमने नेक्स्ट स्टेज के लिए हमने इनको इस स्टेज में इनको मैंने पार कर दिया, चाहे धक्का मार के किया हो. आप बताइए किस किस को करोगे? हाँ, 9 अबे 9 को सिलेक्ट कर रहा है. ओके, सिट डाउन. योर चॉइस.
Chest number 11, 13, 14.
या चेस्ट नंबर 11 स्टैंड अप, 13 स्टैंड अप, 14 स्टैंड अप.
6 and 5.
What's your name?
Aryan Rajput.
Absolutely correct. If you see my paper, I have also judged the same. So I would do a broad selection. No, मैंने तो बहुत सारी कमियां भी बता दी. प्लीज सिट डाउन. वो कमियां मैंने इसलिए बताई हैं that you have to raise the level of the group discussion. Now, because of the constraint of time, that we cannot continue the group discussion indefinitely. We are already touching half an hour or nearly half an hour. So, it would be more appropriate that the other points of the group discussion, we will record it and show it to you or discuss it some other time. So, consider this as your stage 1 of your practice. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Yeah, all those who have participated, it is very good that most of you tried to participate, except 7 and 8. Yes, they spoke late, but they still spoke. Now they have time to practice. So what matters more is gaining more knowledge, awareness. If you have knowledge and awareness, only then you can speak. Chess number 10. She's a good girl. She's participating in everything. She takes initiative. But again, coming from a background, it takes more time to develop. She tried to speak twice. I give her full credit. It was not that she did not try. She did try. हिम्मत करी है. But क्या करें? 5 वाले ने बोलने नहीं दिया. Now, here comes the mannerism. अगर उस टाइम पे नंबर 5 रुक जाता और उसको encourage करता बोलने के लिए, number 5 would have got more marks. Number 5 would have gained many more marks than otherwise. Because mannerism comes in. It is like you are sitting in a restaurant and you call a waiter, "Oi, pani la." "Excuse me please, can you please get me a glass of water?" So see the manner of talking. काम वो भी कर रहा है, पानी मंगा रहा है, क्या गलत काम कर रहा है भाई, पैसे दे रहा है, ओए दे रहा. But the other person is saying, "Excuse me please, can you please get me a glass of water?" This is what manners are. So how you speak, the manner in which you speak is, अगर आप बोल रहे हो ना, आप सही बोल रहे हो, but manner ठीक नहीं है बोलने का. डर डर के बोल रहे हो, रुक रुक के बोल रहे हो, यू स्पीकिंग हॉल्टिंगली, घबरा के बोल रहे हो, चाहे सही बोल रहे हो, नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल. So here I close this chapter for today. We will have another session on group discussion. I am sure all of you would have enjoyed it. Yes, sir. Thank you.